Anita Derby on that afternoon when we learned it wasn't just hype, it was legit, and Justified would go on to win the Kentucky Derby in his 4th start, the Triple Crown in his 6th start. For Charlatan, so what does he show us today? It is his stakes debut, his first time on the road. All eyes on Charlatan, the most hyped thoroughbred in North America, 1-5 at post time. It is showtime. It is post time for the first division of the Arkansas Derby. Charlatan standing still, odds on at post time. Here's Vic Stauffer.
Mason and Jungle Runner, the stablemates. They're at the post. They're off. Charlatan broke perfectly and goes to the front from Basin and Winning Impression away 2nd and 3rd. Mimosa and Governor Morris are next, then My Friend's Beer and Anno D'Or. Crypto Cash and the early trailer is Jungle Runner. An uncontested, early and easy lead for the big favorite Charlatan as Martin Garcia puts him already in a nice cruising speed, and he leads by 2 lengths from Basin, who is much closer to the pace today in 2nd. Anno D'Or is 3 deep in 3rd and 2 from the front. Governor Morris and Mimosa are 4th and 5th. They're 3.5 behind the front-running favorite Charlatan. 2.5 lengths back to My Friend's Beer. Then it's Crypto Cash. Jungle Runner is the trailer up the backstretch in the 84th Arkansas Derby, and Charlatan has gotten away to a very nice, smooth, and sharp first 5 furlongs. No excuses today for Charlatan. He is a half mile from the money. He gallops along 2 lengths in front of Basin and Anno D'Or. Mimosa's at the rail, still 4th, but he's all in. Governor Morris is too. Then it's 3.5 back to Winning Impression, My Friend's Beer, and way at the back of the pack are Crypto Cash and Jungle Runner. Charlatan is now set down, and he is moving beautifully. Charlatan now a 1/4 mile from Arkansas Derby Glory, and he leads by 4 lengths. Basin continues to run in 2nd. Governor Morris is 3rd. Then to the outside, and Anno D'Or, final furlong. Left-handed whips for Charlatan, and he leads. It's a 3-length advantage over Basin, who is running his heart out, but he is just not good enough, and Charlatan is going to run them off their feet and win the Arkansas Derby. We will see you in September, young man. Charlatan wins by 6. Basin 2nd, and finishing 3rd was Governor Morris.
See you in September, indeed. First Saturday in September for the Kentucky Derby here in the Arkansas Derby. Charlatan, wire to wire.
This is why a horse like him is so dangerous with feet. He ran older horses, top class horses, fractions in this race. He went 22 and 4, 46 flat for the half, 109 and 3, 135 and 2, and 148 and 2 was the final time. He ran them off their feet. Nobody could keep up to that fraction. Basin ran huge today.
Tom, no pressure, and Charlatan, Martin Garcia took full advantage right from the start.
You know, I'm not sitting next to Andy Serling, but he can watch a race, and I know he said exactly what I said after they broke from the gate. When Charlatan opened up in the first 20 yards, I said, this race is over. And of course it was. He dictated everything to the rest of the field. I thought Basin ran great to be 2nd. I didn't see that one coming. I thought Governor Morris would pass him at the end, but I thought he ran a great race to be 2nd best to Charlatan.
So, Tom, he's 3 for 3. He's undefeated, a Grade 1 winner, an Arkansas Derby winner. What did we learn from that performance?
Well, we learned what a spectacular horse he is. That's first and foremost. You watch him in action, and it really, to use a phrase, it's poetry in motion. He has a huge stride. He gets over the ground so well, almost like a ballerina. And that's what separates the really, really good horses. A lot of horses are good, and they fight it out during the course of a race, and their stride is, you know, one that's kind of, they have to earn it as they go. But with Charlatan, he is just silk. And that's what makes a Triple Crown winner. We'll see if that's in his future. But this race, coming off of what I consider a pretty good layoff, and obviously a big step up in class against what he was facing, I thought he ran great.
Andy, you thought it would be 6 lengths. It feels very close to about a 6-length victory. Is that about what you were expecting from Charlatan?
Well, I think it's my first good call in a while, so I'm kind of proud of myself. But, you know, listen, Tom said it all. Something to add. This is a very impressive professional horse, and he just did what he had to do. And, you know, I know everybody's thinking Kentucky Derby, but the Kentucky Derby is 4 months away. And we've got a lot of big racing coming, and I know we'd be very excited and very hopeful that we can see this horse at Belmont and or Saratoga in the coming months. No reason to think Bob Baffert, who shipped here plenty of times with a lot of success, won't be bringing Charlatan here. It's something to look forward to. This is a serious racehorse who delivered the way he was expected to, but a lot of times in racing, races don't go as expected.
Yeah, he will absolutely race between now and then as you take another look here and enjoying this moment of a true superstar here in the making. Jonathan, you've been a big fan of Charlatan's throughout. How impressed were you by that front-running performance?
Every time I look down at the screen, the thing that keeps grabbing my attention is that that half and 46 flat. Going a mile and an 8, that's racehorse time. They were running. And there's no question about that. Yes, it was probably a little bit closer than maybe I had woke up this morning and thought it was going to be. But Basin ran his eyeballs out like Tom explained. I think Basin's a horse that you want to keep an eye on moving forward. But Charlatan, I think he's probably earned the title superstar.
Absolutely, with the results coming in following that victory by Charlatan. And I think Andy touched on something important there, Gary, because it is the first Saturday in May. We're accustomed to watching the Kentucky Derby and not worrying about the Kentucky Derby 4 months down the road, but appreciating that.